that anything is unnerved me. Like, my face will usually stay the same. But I usually look angry when I'm playing, though. Like, whether I win or lose, I look extremely angry.
I know that was one of the things I noticed when I first started watching tournaments and getting familiar with like international players, like especially Daigo. Daigo was a person who, like, even when he's not playing, it was years before I saw Daigo smile.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they would take pictures of him holding trophies.
Oh, he has that Red Bull money now.
Right.
Time to celebrate.
Like, I saw him at an after party once at Canada Cup. I was like, Daigo leaves the venue? It's like, what's happening? All right, 56K and D-cint. Let's see how decent he is.
D-cint. Okay.
With the Nash. Made it this far with Season 3 Nash. That's OD.
Gotta be pretty decent for that.
Imagine if he played a real character. Speaking of which, though, Karen also nerfed.
That's true, but some people just don't work with characters that they don't like.
Right. And also, I feel, though, pre-nerf to both of these characters, I felt like this was a really bad matchup for Karen.
No. I don't know, like, I feel like her damage output is so high. What can you call a bad matchup?
His buttons are so good. Like, she has great buttons, and he still beats them. And he has a fireball, which she has to get around. And in her trying to get around it, buttons.
Yeah. Possibly. Well, either case, though, D-cint is doing such a good job of keeping her up, but 56K lands a very nice combo, gets some good damage. Still, though, D-cint sitting on a full critical art. Wow.
That, and that. There's always that, too.
Yep. I'm going to tell you, if somebody's sitting on the full critical art, that always comes into play.
Here's Life Lead. As the Karen player, you have to figure out, okay, how do I even go over there?
All right. Now, 56K.
Rasenha is one way.
That was such a hard read, though, because he didn't do the fireball until after she got there.
Right. He was just trying to hard read it, and it did work out for him again. But if D-cint starts to pay attention to that, he can just kind of make it look like he's going to throw fireball. And then, see, look, right there. Boom. He has to go for Rasenha. And if Rasenha doesn't work, like, you get blown up.
Oh, it drops the combo. Gets grabbed for his trouble.
Because the only safe one is the heavy one as well. So,
No, I don't think any of them are safe on block.
Well, I mean, safe one is -3. So, I mean, at least you're not going to get punished. Oh, got him. Into critical art. One good C8 deserves another. Hasha no kata. Kore de owari desu wa. This is my text tone. And I downloaded like a whole sound pack, and I accidentally had it in English. Yeah. And it took me like 4 days. I was like, wait, this is in English. I switched it to Japanese. People were like, really? Like, how can you tell the difference? There's definitely a difference.
Oh, man, he's really going for the high-low okie dokes. Now, so far it's working out. Oh, he doesn't know.
-2.
No, he doesn't know about the V-reversal. The V-reversal is actually invincible to physical attacks.
Oy.
You can only, and when he's done, it's in full recovery. So physicals can't punish it.
Oh, no, what a drop there. Gonna cost him the game.
I mean, I guess it didn't bother him too much. But for those that don't know, if once Nash V-reversals, you can only punish it with a projectile or a throw. Not a physical attack. You can meaty, but it's not a punish.
Right. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. It's actually not a punish. So when you walk behind him, you have to throw. Some characters, it doesn't matter to them if he reversals like Akuma, for instance, that can press almost any button he has and still walk up and throw him back into the corner.
None of that. See, so D-cint, I honestly, again, going back to what I was saying at the beginning, if he plays a more defensive game, it's going to be really hard for 56K to crack open that defense. Like right here, this range, like she doesn't want to throw him. You don't want him to be away from you as Karen.
No.
Because those buttons. Like see, why did he go for that crescent trying to go in? He has life lead. He doesn't have to do anything anymore.
That's true. I mean, D-cint is doing a really good job of keeping her out
right there.
And spacing out those sights.
Back throw, get away. See, that should have been fireball, not dash in. Like, what's she going to do? What is she going to do?
Possibly. Oh, he stays in the corner with the V trigger. Very tricky stuff. Now, the thing is, though, like, it's not really that tricky because he could have pressed standing fierce.
Right. Boom. Okay, good. Again, life lead.
Oh, no.
Still life lead. He doesn't have to do. He doesn't have to meaty. He doesn't do anything. She has to come to you. She has to.
He's really picking his spots to air well as well. I did not mean to say well twice. And he's been going to the well too many times.
Why did he get hit by that? Because he went forward. He didn't have to go forward.
Tried the bait out.
Wow. And it didn't work.
Oh.
Nice. I like it. Not enough. Tried the EX command dash. Catches it with the tail end of Sonic Boom.
Ties up the set 1-1.
That armor's got a bullet hole in it. Does a zombie really need armor? Like, that's kind of broken. That's hella broken.
Hybrid zombie.
But then, like, okay, so he's a zombie, right?
Yep.
So you have to shoot him in the head to kill him. But that's the only place he doesn't have armor.
I don't think he's a zombie more than they experimented on him.
Animation?
I don't know, like...
He's
more that he didn't die and they put him back together. That's what I think really happened. I think he didn't die. He was just severely injured.
Doesn't he come out of the sarcophagus, though?
I think that was more... But I mean, who buried him in the first place?
Colin.
I guess so, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the lore is.
All I'm saying is, he don't got no armor on his head.
That's true. He has a nice little ruby on his forehead, though. Okay. Now, D-cint backing himself up towards the corner. Spacing out properly. Oh, but he takes a hard risk. That should have been punished much harder than that.
Yep, there we go. Fireballs. He tried to Rasenha. Baited out now. Now he can press buttons, act like he's going to throw a boom. Beta Rasenha. Again, get her back. He's good right here. This is the game. No need to do anything crazy.
All right, trying to get him to bite.
That's it.
But he does not bite. I like that he interrupted that.
True.
That dash right there.
If he just goes for 5P off of that, like, that would actually work. But he is going for the mix-ups, and that's why any mix-up is not real.
Yeah.
In the string, but you can just finish the Rekkas and it's real.
Yeah, D-cint. I'm sorry, 56K does not know about punishing that V reversal. He's continuously trying to punish it with a normal. That does not work.
Yep. 6 foes, I can't no more. You remember that song?
Yeah.
5 5s don't work for me. Another week. And he sees it's a bad matchup. Does he drop it this time? No. Buzz. Now you're sitting pretty as Nash.
Rough.
You've already won as Nash.
Yep.
If you lose this, like, you literally just didn't care anymore.
Oh, and he's going for the... You know why he did that, though? Because the last interaction he had with that trigger, he tried to go for the +1 elbow, but there's a big gap in between. You can jab.
Jumping for no reason.
Oh, throw, bro. No.
Yeah.
There you go.
A little late, but, all's well that ends well. He's so close to her. There's no reason to be that close. Oh, he hit. Unbelievable.
Wow.
He got the boom on the cross-up and still lost the trade. He got stuck.
He went for the high damage afterwards with down fierce, and it got interrupted.
D-cint is smelling blood in the water, and it's allowing him to... He's really hanging himself here.
Oh, no, and he's not going for the throw again. That is the punish.
Maybe he's like, every time he's like, maybe this will be the time he presses the button.
Possibly.
This will be the time.
I'll see what the adjustment is, though. He's actually going for much more throws because he noticed that D-cint is not...
Oh, he tried to be reverse there.
Yep. That D-cint is not falling for the shimmy. Yep.
He got out of the corner. That's great.
Oh,
that's it.
And he's already up.
56K with the comeback, taking it 2-1 over D-cint.
And you know why that worked there? Because he was interrupting the +1 elbow. And there's a smaller gap in between the actual palm.
Right.
But you can't interrupt it with a jab.
That was the first time he finished the Rekka.
Yeah.
Every other time he went for one of the mix-ups, so he was able to get jabbed out of it. So this is the one time that he was like, I'm going to finish it now.
I know.
And
He had a huge lead. He's like, you know what? I can bet my life on this.
Yep.
I'm not going to die.
He had leeway.
Yep.
He had real estate.
Before, it's kind of desperate, and they might expect something like that.
Right.
When you're lower on health. Also, he was definitely throwing him much more because D-cint wasn't mashing on buttons on shimmies.
Right.
He wasn't trying to tech throws. He took quite a few throws, actually.
Honestly, I really think his downfall there was that he was being way too aggressive in the matchup. Like, there are characters that you can do that against. Karen's not one of them.
Yeah.
Because, again, she can't do anything. She can't take anything from Nash that he doesn't give her.
Yeah, but I mean, she does. I'll say one thing that 56K, he wasn't using the dash under the shoulders to get under fireballs very well. Like, he was trying to rush down a lot, but he wasn't using the options